I think it's time to talk about the clocks. So this riff was born from us trying to do a heavy version of the song Fireflies by Owl City. This part. So we worked on this for a few days in New Mexico in a dusty garage. I know it was dusty because from my experience, everything in New Mexico is dusty or gets dusty. The cover wasn't sounding that great. The lyrics are super fluff and I was fine with 99% of them, but I started to realize that I personally could never pull off singing this line right here. Because I'd get 1,000 hugs from 10,000 lightning bugs as they tried to teach me how to dance. I just don't think I could pull singing that live or in anywhere really. But we really liked the riff that we ended up with, so we made this song. But with that being said, let's look at these lyrics.
She buries the clocks, time's wide open like a thought.
So she's trying to stop time or freeze a moment, but obviously time is wide open. Just like her thoughts, they're all over the place. This is also representing how time is passing faster and faster.
But you still make sense, and I feel the weakness in your touch.
This is referencing a person that after all these years still matters. They still make sense as a person to be with, even though she isn't with them. The weakness is in the connection that's kind of slipped away.
I am in repair, so much that no one cares.
She's been in repair or dealing with this loss for a long while, and she's isolated herself. She feels like nobody cares.
Release the charge while I hold my hand over your mouth. I would follow you down if you're still here.
This is talking about putting her hand over his mouth to stop him from talking, or maybe he's like a smooth talker or something along those lines. But she's also going to let him know that she'd pretty much lose herself to be with him.
I can feel like I'm calling out your name.
She wants to call out, but she can't because she feels like it's pointless.
We'll shake away the memory.
So there's two meanings here. Shaking away all the bad memories and then shaking the dust off the old ones that were good so they can be used again. In the end, the relationship's not good in any way, but she's not going to give up on it.
This feels like plastic, but on my own accord. One day it makes you perfect. Well, I kind of treason that you live for. But my God, what have we done?
So this is about having to fake your way through feelings or putting on a brave face, almost like using plastic surgery to get that face. That's kind of the concept I was going for here. In the end, it's not who you are. It's too late. There's this permanent change and it's ugly. So it's like, what have we done? It's that kind of thing.
Across my heart, my lips defending your tongue, my face demands your touch.
So crossing your heart, that's kind of like a promise, pretty straightforward. My lips defend your tongue is kissing someone so they don't say something dumb or that they'll regret. Probably better to just let them speak so you can see that they're dumb and that they say regrettable things. Face demands your touch, that pretty much speaks for itself. This is having to fake how you feel, and that's going to lead to a downfall. So this is the thought inside her head that's basically telling her that her and this person, that's never going to die out. It's going to be there forever. So that was my breakdown for the clocks, kind of a short one. This was our go-to opener for a while. It's a fun song to play. It's got that big bridgy breakdown part. This was one of the first songs we tracked. The first song was after what I'm going to call the 3-song fiasco. That's where Kyle didn't make it across the Canadian border. involved Kyle not making it across the border and us being up in Canada trying to brainstorm ideas on how to get him across, one of which included him crawling across a snow covered bridge. That didn't happen. If the border's listening, that didn't happen. But that's a story that's going to have to wait for another time. So if you like this content and you want to see the next one, like and subscribe. The next song has nothing to do with the Clint Eastwood movie with a similar name. That's all I'm going to say about that. So until next time.